Yeah. Hey guys! Holy crap, there's still glitter everywhere. This is Michelle from Memoirs of a Movie Maven, and the movie I'm reviewing for you today is Strange Magic. It's a PG animated musical fantasy with like a little bit of romance sprinkled in. It's basically an animated Moulin Rouge meets Midsummer Night's Dream meets Ferngully. So the plot. So basically there are two forests. There's the dark forest, a la like Snow White, and there's the light forest, which seems kind of weird. Like the light forest, the white forest, or the nice fairy forest area where everybody sings, and the dark forest is where all the goblins and like imps are, and basically in the middle, the sort of border between them are these pink flowers that are used to make love potions. And the Bog King, voiced by Alan Cumming, very well I might add, doesn't like love and wants all the flowers destroyed. And some fairies, even though they kind of know it's kind of not smart to mess with love potions, one of the fairies gets it in their head that they want to make a love potion anyway, and they go about doing it, and the love potions ensue, and it wreaks havoc on the forest, makes even goblins sing, and basically the people from both sides of the forest have to work together in order to break the spells, because it's creating a lot of problems and a lot of havoc. And that's basically what it is. And the lead fairy is played by, is voiced by rather, Evan Rachel Wood, and her sister is this Annabelle character that this Annabelle girl that I don't recognize from anything, but she had a very nice voice. Was it good? Well, yeah, it was okay. I was only rolling my eyes for about the first 15 minutes. You know, as the barrage of pop songs sung by fairies were just slapping me in the face. And I want original music. Don't like the whole chipmunks in this movie thing about singing pop songs. It works with Baz Luhrmann, but it just doesn't work with an animated film, especially putting it in a forest with fairies and having it kind of inspired by Midsummer Night's Dream. It just, first 15 minutes was done, and the songs were more infrequent, and the plot was going on, and I recognized all the references to Midsummer, and even I getting some references of the Labyrinth in there, a little bit too, like the Bog King, he was kind of like the Goblin King. And I've done the show twice. I did one in high school and I did it in college, and I love the material. So I liked those references, and those references that the adults will get. Didn't have a whole lot of laughs. The storytelling was mostly a love story, and the love story was nice and was very believable. So yeah, the animation was great. All the characters were designed very well. It was crisp, it was beautiful. Sweeping moments of the direction as they were flying and stuff was really beautiful. Not like How to Train a Dragon epic, but still really nice. Cast. Evan Rachel Wood, who has sung before in like Across the Universe, which is an amazing movie, she has a really, really pretty voice. But where she fell short for me just in the singing department was when her character kind of gets all tough. Songs get a little more like slightly like pop rock, and she does this thing with her voice, like she's trying to sound tougher, but it comes off a little like kind of girl emo. And I just didn't care for that side of her voice. Elijah Kelly, who did Sunny, he's got a great voice. I remember him from Hairspray. He was fantastic. Kristen Chenoweth plays the Sugar Plum Fairy, which is weird because that's a Nutcracker character, and that seemed kind of strange. But her singing was beautiful, and she's like a potion maker. The Bog King He's voiced by Alan Cumming, and I knew that Alan Cumming was great with the accents. He's on The Good Wife. He plays an American. He's actually Scottish. That he sang like old school, like 80s hair band rock songs and some Queen and stuff like that. He was really good. Like, I had no idea his voice was actually good. Played the part great. And even though he's so much older than Evan Rachel Wood, they're animated characters, and they had really great chemistry. You know, Meredith Ann Bull does the voice of Dawn, which is the younger sister to Mary Ann, which is the lead. Her voice is very, very sweet. She was very funny. Most of the comedic bits in the movie are with her, a little bit with Sunny, a little bit with some of the little creature characters. I really liked that. Roland is definitely, I would consider him kind of the antagonist. He's such a jerk. He's played by Sam Palladio. He does a southern accent in this, which is impressive because the actor's English and he's in Nashville, but it didn't make any sense for his one character to have a southern accent, kind of sound like a cowboy, kind of like a cowboy Elvis. It was strange. In animated movies, I always loved the little side supporting characters, like the little creatures and stuff. Those are always like the epic, funny, comedic moments from them. There wasn't really one standout. I think the storyline is good, though heavily lifted from like The Ugly Duckling, Labyrinth, Midsummer Night's Dream. Not super original. But there's not a whole lot of lines in there. I mean, you think the guy who wrote Elf would come up with some really quippy one-liners, and there's really not a whole lot of dialogue in this movie. There's a lot of singing, and because it's not original singing, you don't really get a whole lot of writing at all. So it didn't really have a lot of meat and potatoes to it. The way kids will love the songs and the flying. And in short, you know, it's not a meat and potatoes kind of film. It's got a few moments that you laugh at. It's got some great chemistry between the characters, gorgeous animation, so script, a, you know, kind of unoriginal storyline, and decent directing, though not like Academy Award nomination worthy, certainly. The unoriginal music, music that didn't fit in with the movie, but some very nice, mostly very nice, voiceover acting as well as singing. You know, the rating that I would give this would be a... By the way, wait, don't leave the theater right as the credits are going. They're going to show flowers and stuff in the background. Stay for the flowers, because as soon as the flowers go away, they're going to show a last scene, and it's a special scene, and it's really important, and it's very funny, and it wraps up a thing with one of the characters. So if you don't see it, you won't have an ending, really. If you want to watch something a little better, then I would go with Okay, you guys, thanks so much for watching. Please share, subscribe to my channel. I'll have new reviews up. I get them up within 3 days of seeing a movie, so look up on here on weekends, Sundays and Mondays especially, and every Tuesday I should have either a video up, or I will definitely have a DVD article called DVD Tuesdays with Mel article, talking about all the new DVDs of the week on my blog. I will make an announcement of it here and a link on it here to go to my blog. Please follow that, comment, all of that good stuff. Thanks so much, you guys, and have a fun Super Bowl.